So this is one of the top 3 things that I've learned this year. Now, I wish I learned this sooner, but the key thing is you gotta learn to let go. Now, I had a really hard time with this because I'm the type of person where if I really want something, I will basically not sleep and just fixate on exactly that thing that I want. This is, helped me with real estate, helped me become a teacher, helped me in my career, and helped me even, grow the content creation and like the YouTube channels that I've been doing, but it came at a downfall. Now, what was this downfall? This downfall is that when I'm stuck and fixated on something that I really, really want, well, it stops me from actually letting go and just letting things freely flow. And this has actually been the thing that one of my mentors really taught me, in that he's like, Pat, you just need to let go. Like, you're a little bit too uptight in the butt and you just gotta relax. And he told me this one quote that really changed my life, which was, things that are for you will come and stay, and things that aren't are gonna leave, and you cannot force them to stay. And I've actually seen this meme where it was talking about like, none of my, like boyfriends or girlfriends passed the I pray to God, and if it's not for me, like, show me a sign type of prayer. And that's literally how it kind of works, in the sense that when things aren't for you, like, you cannot force things. And I used to be like this all the time. I'd try to put in all this effort to close like a client. I try to make sure that I'm putting all this extra work, getting all this free value, and then kind of getting stuck and realizing, like, why doesn't this person want to like self-improve? Why doesn't this person want to invest themselves? And I realized, like, I'm not actually doing them a favor, and I'm not doing myself a favor either, just trying to force something that is not a good fit. Now, the more that I actually practiced letting go, the easier it actually was to, get more clients, get higher quality clients, and, close more deals in real estate, and just honestly, like, live life with way less stress, because, life's gonna throw curveballs at you. And when I was stuck in this zone of always wanting to control everything and always trying to just force it to go my way, one, usually, if it wasn't meant for me, it didn't even work out anyway. And then 2, if I did get what I quote unquote wanted, I actually found out that it wasn't what I wanted at all. And it actually made my life, kind of a nightmare. Compared to when I just let things go and just kind of flowed with things. Of course, it doesn't mean I'm not working hard, still working hard. But when I'd make mistakes, when life would throw curveballs, when life would get a little bit harder and I wouldn't get the thing that I quote unquote wanted, I just looked at it as a sign of, hey, did I do my best? Yes, cool. Is the rest of the outcome out of my control? If it was, then not much else I could do. And the moment I kind of tapped into that, things got easier. Not in the sense that there were no more difficulties, because there absolutely were. And I don't think life is just going to disappear, or I should say, I don't think the difficulties of life are just going to disappear like that. But when I tapped into this mindset of just letting go, it made life easier. It made it that even when I screwed up, I'd find a way. I would meet people almost magically that would help me out, and I would just have almost a better intuition. Like, I'd have a gut feeling. And this actually helped me out recently, because I was able to essentially deny a few potential clients that, I could already tell within the first 10 minutes of talking to people, these people weren't serious. Like, they're not really going to close a deal. They weren't going to be coachable. And they were essentially what I like to call life vampires. And if I was still in that mode of trying to like force things, I could see an old self, like my previous self, make the mistake and then try to take on this client, and then it would be a nightmare for me, right? And that's really taught me to be very picky with who I surround myself with. So, key point here, I want to let you guys know, and it's helped me, hopefully it'll help you guys, is that letting go is essentially key. It's something that is not easy, especially for someone like me who really likes to control things. I don't know if it's because I'm just wired this way. I don't know, because I had a tougher childhood. I don't have the best relationship with, one of my parents. But, we learn. It's part of the process.